Hello, Collective. Welcome to this reading. Please take what resonates. Today's song for today's reading is My Hero. Okay, all the songs will be linked on my YouTube community board or IG. Okay, I tuned into this song on the 14th of July. What's relevant here in terms of the specifics, we got Capricorn, Aquarius, zodiac signs. Okay, 1997. As well as, I quote, last time I did a reading, this was in 2024, so that year could also be relevant. I would say this, collective, if you check out the past one, it's definitely different from this one, okay? So, be my guest, and let's get started. What I remember from this song is that they're admiring somebody, looking up to somebody. That person could be quite idolized by them as well. So in that sense, collective, somebody's looking up to you, idolizing you, admiring you. You are somebody's inspiration, motivation. Is that the title? You are this person's motivation. You are this soulmate's inspiration and motivation to keep on going, keep on pushing through. Angel. You could also be an angel to this person. Message. So you probably helped them through a lot, collective. That's what I'm getting from that. You're this person's hero. Title intended. Okay? So, I hope the title is... I hope the title will do well. Okay? Jeez. Louise. Why do songs relevant? Well, you are an angel to them. You are an inspiration. You are their hero. Okay? I feel like you probably are this person's safe haven. You are definitely their inspiration. That's why this one is relevant. We're going to go with that message, okay? So if you're watching for Capricorn, you have Capricorn placements. Let's pull up and see what comes out based on the cards. So you're about to get a yes from this person, or you're about to give them a yes, or something is accurate, okay? Especially if we're dealing with a Leo, that's also what I'm channeling here. So Leo, you and Capricorn, it's about to be a yes, you're about to give them a yes, it's about to be a confirmation, okay? Somebody's definitely using their intellect right now, their logic, their reasoning, okay, in terms of giving out this message, okay? Aquarius, let's see here. If you're an Aqua, they're an Aqua, there's about to be a friendship between you and them, or Aquarius could be afraid of you, or you're afraid of this person. If it's a feminine, you're not afraid, but if it's a masculine, they have some sort of fear. I do feel like it could be anxiety driven. It could also be in the case of like if you are on a pedestal in the eyes of this person, meeting you could be terrifying. Okay? Hey, maybe something gets out of celebrities. In the eyes of this person, you might as well be. Okay? So that's for Aquarius, and let's do for everybody else. If you resonate, being an inspiration, motivation in this person's life, these are your cards. So we got, let's see here. Dreams, they could be dreaming about you, or you are their ideal. You're their dream boy or girl. Okay, number 3 could also be relevant. Somebody does not want to waste your time, okay? So I guess they're coming in short, okay? But I'm also tuning into the energy of like, even if they don't want to waste your time, they're also going to take their time with you because you are a dream ideal person for them. They definitely don't want to mess this up, okay? So for some of you guys, they're dreaming about you. For others, you are their ideal man or woman, Okay, so they don't want to waste your time, number one. Number two, they also want to take their time because they don't want to fuck it up. A lot of them been hurt, okay, so obviously they don't want to hurt you in the process. But I also feel for some of you guys, if they have watched you overcome something as a hero, as an inspiration, as a motivation, because you could be sharing something or been through something and they see you overcome it, they definitely don't want to add salt to the wound. You get me, okay? So that's the message. We got this one here. So there is somebody specific, collective, that is overthinking in their head. Why is that? We got this card in reverse. So basically, somebody, for some of you guys, this person hurt you. The person that you are an inspiration to, they actually hurt you. For others, I don't feel like it's between you and them, but they have seen you overcome, been by your side, right? For others, the person that was the villain in your story was them, okay? So they see you overcome the hurt they put you through. It's inspiring and motivational for this person. Now, this person, based on this card in reverse, they could have run away, listened to their ego, had commitment issues, okay? This is something they do think about a lot, because if they are the one that caused you pain with running, not being committed to you, obviously this is playing in their head, because how can they come back when they're the villain in your story, okay? So that's a message for somebody specific. How that will work, collective, is up to you. But for the rest of you guys, you're not in that dramatic energy between this you and them, okay? Anything else for collective? I'm channeling daisies, okay? So we got the number 9 here. You definitely their wish fulfillment, okay, for sure. You definitely want to be compassionate with you. Bring a lot of compassion to your life, to your world, collective. Like I said, wish fulfillment, ideal person. Even for the one that was a villain in your life, in your story, they also want to bring softness and boundaries and goodness and comfortability to your life, okay? Now, I'm not quite sure how open the person that's been hurt by their soulmate is going to be as open, really, because I'm getting the energy of like, sorry guys, I have to dissect this message just in a sec, because I'm getting energy if they are the villain in the story and they know that they caused you pain, for them to come back, for seeing you overcoming this, specifically when they were the cause of it, I don't see how open you will be for them in general, okay? But the message to you is, whether you take them back or not, collective, is that you are their inspiration, you are their motivation, you are a hero to them, because you overcome the hurt they pushed you through, okay? I know it sounds very toxic, but listen, message for somebody that's going through that. I don't feel like it's a half of you. I feel like that's a specific one, but make it make sense in your life, okay? We got the 7 of Swords in reverse, the World card upright, and the 2 of Pentacles in upright, and Queen of Swords upright, and 2. I'm also channeling the name Gina as well. I will say this, so I did a collective reading on the 19th of July around 7. If your name is Gina, go and check that out, okay? Because I really did a full-on breakdown. Or if you're dealing with her that has this name, go and check that out. But I feel like you fall into the category of being with a soulmate that is oh my god, I can speak, but you're definitely motivation, inspiration to them. okay, Gina, and you fall into the category they probably hurt you, but you are an inspiration to them, okay? So let's read the pamphlet. So we got the moon card. Gina, you could be a fire sign. That is the Queen of Rods, okay? I'm channeling Sagittarius. You could be Sagittarius, female, Gina. But Aries, Leo, and Sag is the Queen of Swords. But I'm channeling Saggy, so take Sagittarius to heart, okay? I feel like this is specifically for Gina, but it could be for anyone that's out with somebody that's been a villain in your love life and they see you as an inspiration. So we're gonna read the pamphlet right now. We're gonna start with the Seven of Swords. Plans, hopes, counsel, instruction, and sound advice. That's not my. We're gonna read from the pamphlet. I would just say this: Seven of Swords is not a good card to get, but according to the pamphlet, it doesn't seem as destructive. So basically, somebody's open to listen. Somebody's open to communication, and Seven of Swords based on the pamphlet. Okay, the Moon card based on the pamphlet. Peace will come after a difficult time. Okay, unforeseen fulfillment, threatening situations, possibly loved ones, psychic forces. Okay, so based on the Moon card, based on the pamphlet, somebody's open to communication, but they know that peace will come after this communication. However, if it has not come, somebody's aware that they got karma for fucking up your life, being a villain in the story. The other half of this reading, or specifically Gina here, they know that they probably endured some karma, some psychic attacks, okay, some lethal threats, like some spiritual attacks or some literal attacks. It could be in the sense of like they put you through hell, Gina, or the people that been a villain in the story, they put you through hell. And as soon as they did that, the universe was like raining a storm on their life. Maybe they lost money, maybe somebody beat them up. I'm getting the energy of like maybe somebody was caught in a crossfire, car accident, gunpoint situation. Somebody went through heavy karma for fucking up your life with being a villain, okay? Whether your name is Gina or the rest of you guys, okay? That's based on the pamphlet though. I have a different type of breakdown, but we're gonna just read from it now because I have it in front of me, okay? We got the world card again. Hold up. So the world card, according to the pamphlet, is reward, completion, cosmic conscious, also change and travel. So somebody, after they went through some karmic bullshit, literally and spiritually, they want to now communicate with you, whether you are a fire sign female, heavy on Sagittarius, or heavy on the name Gina, okay? I'm gonna just say this: somebody is on their way traveling, trying to make peace with you, okay? Two of Pentacles, okay? Two of Pentacles. Let's see. Troubles not as serious as had been imagined. Adjustments may be needed to overcome obstacles. So basically, somebody realized it was never that deep between you guys. We shouldn't even gone that way, and that's why it's fixable. I feel like that's why you guys will be able to have communication again and work it out, okay? Whether you take them back or not, you definitely will be open to communicate. Whether your name is Gina, whether you were just dealing with a soulmate that put you through hell, low key, okay? But you are an inspiration to them because you did overcome, okay? Even if you didn't do anything, karma really took charge and making sure things will be balanced, okay? And lastly, we got the Magician. Let's see here. Let's see. Detonates the ability to translate ideas into action, to use psychic powers to advantage skill, diplomacy, and self-confidence, okay? Now, It was not in reverse, but in reverse it says the use of power for destruction and to creating bad luck. So you could have easily done some magic or spell work to kind of get the karma is giving return to sender, but you didn't do that. If you are the other person named Gina, you probably let the universe, the spirit team take care of the fact that you do not mess with becoming a villain in the soulmate story because not on their watch. Okay? That's what he's giving. So the universe, God, ancestors, spirit team was fighting for the fact that the villain that now sees you as the villain in the story, aka the soulmate that caused you pain or hurt, is seeing you as inspiration and motivation. Your spirit team is like, you do not fuck around and find out because you will, and that's what happened. Okay? But you guys will have communication because this is what they want. Okay? This is what the card says. Okay? I'm strictly basing this off the pamphlet. Let's continue. Queen of Rods, I already said a little breakdown, but according to the pamphlet, it says a worm, honorable woman, devoted to her family and loyal to her friends. Card may signify also some success in business. So, based on the pamphlet, whether you are a fire sign or a Sag, you're somebody that is very devoted to family. Okay, you are a businesswoman. Okay, you are a go-getter. You are loyal. Okay, you're somebody that's very honorable, loyal to your circle, specifically to your family, and you're successful, especially when it comes to business. Now, for some of you guys, based on the card, it could be a spouse, a partner that did this. Like, it's not even giving you dated. This is somebody that you could have had a family with, based on the pamphlet, that was a villain in your guys' life, and they are seeing you as inspiration. If you do have kids, you guys will talk, and it will be peaceful. Okay, I'm getting the energy of like the sunshine after the storm. Okay, the rain after the storm. That whole saying. Okay. So there's that. But for the rest of you guys, you're not in that dramatic energy. This is just somebody that sees you as an inspiration, like I said, and doesn't want to fuck it up, okay? And they're gonna take their time. But for the rest of you guys, this woman was a villain in your life, okay? Emphasis on the cards, okay? So I think that's it, collective. They want to fix this. It's up to you if you want to. Not for a lot of you guys, if you have families, you will definitely have a solid conversation. For others, you would think about it, but they're definitely thinking about what they have cost you. Okay, so this is not somebody coming in just because. Okay, collective. Ooh. So we're gonna do initials and then timeline. I'm sorry that the display is not, well, never mind. Because if you look at my past readings, especially the one that I did for this one, it's an upgrade. 2025, when it comes to my messages, are an upgrade of the past ones. Okay? I still have the speech impedancy, but hey, that one is I was born with it. So, on that note, I will say this out in defense. If you go and check the past ones out, they are shorter. I've had this thing where all my readings had to be like 10 minutes. Okay? But over the years, actually, like, YouTube told me to, like, you know, why not expand? Why not make them longer than 10 minutes? So I tried it if I had energy, and I did. Okay? So, I mean, you guys are here still, so I'm doing something right. Okay? So we're going to, but then again, I feel like sometimes I don't need like longer minutes to do reading because I myself don't have like, I have a short attention span. Okay, so I think that's why but you know what, never mind. First minute last initials. In terms of your name, any names that's relevant. I don't know why I'm seeing Drewski. I think he's a rapper in the United States of America. Okay, somebody's grandma could have been involved in this, maybe ancestrally or literally. You know, don't mess up with the family now. You and this person could send a lot of memes together. Something about isekai. It's like that's like anime based on reincarnation. So maybe you and your person could have reincarnated. Okay. Um. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, it's definitely a past person. Emphasis on the X. Okay. Somebody could have been quite mean as well in the past. Okay, this is something that took place. Somebody could be obsessed with wearing hats. Something about January could be relevant. Something about somebody's lens. Maybe somebody had to get like glasses, or somebody was used to seeing things from a rose-colored glass. As always in La La Land, always in delusional, and when their eyes were hitting the reality, they're like, "Fuck this shit." Okay, maybe somebody was used to being delusional about something, and then you said no. Okay. I'm seeing mines. You will always be theirs. Okay. There could be a difference in ethnicity between you and this person. Somebody say could be Leah. Okay. Something about Rimmel. Something is a nuisance as well. Something about a hamster wheel. Maybe somebody was stuck in a hamster wheel for a long time and then they realize what the actual issue is. Okay. Collective. Hopefully I'm making sense. If not, see you next reading, okay?